important to know that one of the biggest lies they ever told us in the school systems was making us believe that our inception derived from slavery, all right? We are actually ancient primordial beings that really existed all throughout the galaxy. We are directly connected to the bloodline of the gods. And prior to us living on planet Earth, which in ancient times was called planet Tiamat, we existed on planet Mars, which in ancient times was called Lemieux, all right? We existed all throughout the cosmos. Peace to the elder god Credo Mutwa. He used to talk about the Amazulu tribe, which means sky people. And he spoke on how the Amazulu, prior to living on planet Earth, actually resided on Mars. And when Mars was in jeopardy, how they had the ability of activating their light spirit body, or Merkaba, and literally flying, or what they call the celestial chariot, to this plane of existence. Because we are literally star people. When you hear the term star seeds, this is fact, all right? This is why we actually have a symbiotic connection with the sun. When you see characters like Superman, this pertains to us anatomically. We receive more power from being exposed to the sun. Melanin is a semiconductor, but when exposed to large amounts of ultraviolet radiation, it then becomes a superconductor as well as a transducer. Are unaware that the S on Superman's chest is synonymous with the Kundalini serpent, and they often demonize the serpent, they demonize the snake, due to the fact that it's linked to the Nagas, all right? The word niggers is synonymous to the Nagas, which is the divine serpent race of extraterrestrials that amalgamated genetics with us. They are descendants from Tiamat, all right? When we talk about planet Tiamat, they are some of the first, most primordial beings, and this is one of the primary reasons that we all have a reptilian brain, all right? And they are the ones that actually introduced the Kundalini fire-breathing technique. That are indigenous, are descendants of the primordial dragon queen Tiamat. Thing they ever told us in the history books in the school system is falsified technology, and the fact of the matter is they didn't want us to know that we really are the most ancient beings in existence. Accidental states of consciousness, I actually seen what you call so-called black people or nine ether beings operating ships. I actually seen it, and this is one of the reasons why they hid the extraterrestrial phenomena and hide UFOs from us. They don't want us to know that people like us are operating those ships, and I've seen it for myself. You decalcify and activate the pineal gland, you have the ability of interfacing with higher dimensional beings. I seen an Anunnaki and knew he's a black man. Exactly why they locked up Dr. Malachi Z. York. He been teaching this type of information years ago, and they wanted y'all to think he was crazy, so they put pedophilia on his jacket, when we know this whole time they really been the true pedophiles. Through things like astral projection and lucid dreaming, you have the ability of communicating with outer worldly entities, as well as tapping into alternate timelines. In order to accomplish this, the first thing you must eliminate is fear. Religious constructs created the concept of fear. They demonized things like astral projection. They told you it's evil to step outside your body. They made you fear that you would die if you step outside your body. When in reality, there's a silver energetic umbilical cord that's attached to your corporeal vessel. And you can astral travel and go to different planets, different realities. You can soul project as well as astral project. It's a difference between the two. Soul projection is when you leave the crown chakra. Astral projection is when you leave through the solar plexus chakra and you're relegated to the astral plane. When you soul project, you have the ability of actually visiting all 7 etheric planes, including your home planet and where your soul essence derived. It's like Blue Lotus flower are one of the first to actually set me on a course to things like astral projection, all right? This is a herb that's smokable and also can be brewed into teas. Known for its ability to activate the pineal gland by creating activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain to allow you to successfully accomplish a theta frequency, which is a vibratory resonance between 4 and 8 hertz. Do have the Blue Lotus flower available on Holistic Remedies link in bio. It's very important that we're detoxing and pulling the metals out of our body to ensure that we can properly absorb the light photons that's being emitted from the sun. Detox 19 is a very powerful zeolite heavy metal cleanse that I have available on Holistic Remedies that also contains NAC, which is N-acetylcysteine. This means that it amplifies glutathione production to eliminate free radicals. Detox 19 is also known for its ability to detoxify and decalcify the pineal gland by pulling the toxic metals out of the neural pathway. This amplifies more cerebral blood flow to allow better cognitive function and awareness. Acid tyrosine will strengthen your melanin. Most dis-ease is attributed to unhealthy melanin production. and melanin is actually secreted from the pineal gland, all right? So they attack the pineal gland. When you utilize tyrosine, it produces more neurotransmitters like norepinephrine, as well as dopamine. This leads to more cognitive function and awareness due to acetylcholine production. Have the tyrosine capsules available on Holistic Remedies link in bio. All high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation. Click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Solar observatories are tracking a massive solar flash that's expected to erupt in the next few months. When it washes over Earth, the ultraviolet radiation will spike. To cope with that energy, your body needs to be clear of toxic metals, aluminum, lead. Once chlorophyll locks onto those metals or bits of plastic, your liver wraps the pair in bile. From there, it moves through the gut and you just poof, send it out. The key is to keep things moving. Good fiber, plenty of water, and a cup of greens every day.
Professor, where's the best place to get good quality chlorophyll?
Great question. I like a local brand called Holistic Remedies for Ascension. It's clean, third-party tested, and the drops blend right into your smoothie.
Thanks.
You bet.
Get your chlorophyll today on Remedies.